Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Henderson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He keeps it on the design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They bring the punter onto the field now. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense comes out for their first possession today. And today, Kirk, we got an elite running back matchup across an elite linebacker. Both these guys, we talked to them, eager for these collisions that we're going to see today.
But Chris, these two guys are as good as there is at their position. One thing we know for sure, you're not just going to see them matched up in the run game. What I can't wait to see is, can this linebacker stay with this running back in the passing game? Because he can be very dangerous catching the ball out of the backfield as well. You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left side. The sure hands. It's White. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, that is a great throw, but first, man, let's give all the credit to that offensive line. How long did he have back there in the pocket? Seems like 3 or 4 seconds to be able to navigate and figure out where to go with the ball, and he put it right on the money.
They're going to run it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. He keeps it, QB draw. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Caught near the goal line. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here's a throw underneath the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They'll run it here. Breaks into open space. Their run moves the ball across the 35.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down play for this offense. And the tight end tries to bustle his way to a first down. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid run. Tackle with the 45-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking for a gap. It's Henderson. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves down to the 45.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the running back takes the handoff. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And he's got it again. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They look to throw it here on second down. A screen to the wide receiver. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Good enough for a first down. Offense now in the all-important red zone. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
So it's West Virginia in front, Kurt. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Mountaineers just cannot get their defense off the field.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Very efficient on third down, and now it's first down and goal. They'll feed the back again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Game moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 4. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buffalo. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Fires it to the wide end. He's got it in the open. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
throwing off play action. He's running out of time here. And they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught by the receiver. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
The Mountaineers will have to punt this one away. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Snags a quick throw. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's McMillan. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's McMillan. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
1st down and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds his man. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play at the completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? all 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Second down and goal upcoming. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Just seems like he's inching his way to this goal line. He got about a yard. That's halfway. Now will they give it to him again to see if he can break the plane?
The offense 2 for 2 on third downs this drive. This one is third and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. Fourth down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Important second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And tackled there by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable third and short.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Bringing pressure. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Ball handed off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the returner heads out of bounds. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first down, it's play action. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Keeping it on the ground here. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And the Mountaineers will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1/2 away from crowning a national champion.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. West Virginia offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with a pass game.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A draw to the back. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab near the sticks. It's Barnes. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Barnes. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Barnes. They bring him down after a short gain there. A Watch the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Quick completion to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Mountaineers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. Looking for a gap. It's Henderson. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Nowhere to go here. The ball is knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. QB decides to keep it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Extending the play now. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
They come up short on the third down completion, and here comes the punt team. And here's the return. And they've got the returner corralled. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Second down play coming up. He hands it to the back. He shreds the tackle. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Hubbard. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
A completion makes it second down. And the quarterback keeps it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Can he get there on the ground? Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The shotgun running play call.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun handoff here. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
A gain makes it second and medium. They call the draw play here. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Shotgun formation here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moves all the way to the 38. And Kirk gets Buffalo with the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Pass not complete.
It's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession?
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback keeps the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on third down. A deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
And the Mountaineers will line up to boot it away. And they'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And the fair catch is made. Always tricky to field punts in this kind of rain. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On third down, he drops to throw. caught over the middle. It's McMillan. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback still with the football. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it. He got some good yards himself.
Fighting off the defender. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this drive? The receiver grabs it. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game, but how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
Second down now after the sack. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Graham behind the line. It's Hubbard. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
The Mountaineers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw, catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. You're down by a couple possessions. Yeah, completion is good, but truly the two most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers and making sure they're working to get out of bounds to preserve that clock to be able to get a score, get the ball back, and have a chance.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, West Virginia. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
They're set now to try the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. It's a quarterback keeper. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, second down and 11. Grinding away with a running game. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Crucial moment late in the game, 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? They stop him, but it's a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First down here for this offense. And now the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Putting together a nice drive now. It'll be first down close to midfield. And then first down right back to the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again or roll the dice, throw the football knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's White. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for a late deep throw. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion.
Entering Cosmo screen, you have 4 options. Stats is selected.